Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, then welcome. Today we are going to be talking about my rhinoplasty and also getting ready and trying some new makeup bits. So, if you want to know the tea, keep watching. I feel like this has been a while, and that's my fault. So, we're going to try and use products that are new, or new to me, mostly new products, because I don't do this very often. And we're going to sit and chat about rhinoplasty and an update from a year and a half. Wait, when the hell was it when I got my note? It wasn't last year, it was the year before. Was it last year? No, it can't have been. Yeah, so I got it done in June 2023. So nearly 2 years. Oh my god. 2 years ago. Nearly 2 years ago. That's so crazy. Okay, right, let's get some skincare on because I don't even have any skincare on, and I don't know if I've got that many new things to use for skincare. I'll tell you what I have been loving though. This Bioma product is amazing. So it's very similar to the like snail mucin, but it's like a plant-based version. So it's very sticky. But it makes your skin like so hydrated. It's so lovely. Right, okay, so update. I think like I'm gonna try and insert some pictures in here as well, just to like keep you updated with the journey. So you know like maybe like what I'm talking about a little bit more. But I was kind of like really happy as soon, like especially after they'd taken the cast off of my nose, and I remember it looking very different. Like it does take so much time for your nose to like adjust, and the swelling, especially on the tip, takes the longest time. I'm just going in with this, I think it's the Inky List product, and I actually love this. It keeps your skin super hydrated. I love it. So yeah, I think it was like, especially like the bridge, it looked very structured and I really like that. And I almost remember definitely seeing like a curve from the side. I'm now going to go in with the new Kosas Dream Beam in Sunlit. This is amazing, especially if you wear fake tan and your tan's fading off, but you also need some SPF and a moisturiser. And what else does it do? I don't even know. So it's like a moisturiser, it's an SPF, and it's like a bronzing tint in one. It's amazing. Look at that. I love it. So yeah, I feel like it was way more structured. Like I remember seeing like I could see like either side of my bridge of my nose, and it was very like, I don't know, but I really liked that. Anyway, as time was going on, it was getting like less and less. And it seems as though, especially like after the cast comes off, it just like, as soon as it's, I don't know, as soon as it's like got fresh air, it just swells. I remember it swelling in the morning. In the morning was quite bad. So I'd do things to try and like deep puff it. Kind of like similar to what you do with your under eye. Like a cold, not an ice cold compress, but all like just gently like massage in the area just to get like the blood flow, and I don't know, just try and help speed the process along basically. I'm just having a look at a few of the pictures since having my nose done. I made like an album, but I did stop putting pictures in, annoyingly. But here's one from October, so this isn't that long after. In fact, I'll just insert an image here. It's not that long after the nose job really, but I don't know if you can see that like slope it's not really stayed. My biggest concern was the tip. So I wanted like the tip lifted. I wanted basically like a ski slope for a nose. I wanted it really structured. So I wanted this lifting. Now obviously this is still kind of like droopy a little bit, which I was unhappy with. So after maybe like 6 months, I went back to my doctor and I was like, I know I know it takes a long time for the healing process, but this is something that I'm not happy with. This is the new Kosas Revealer Concealer. A lot of Kosas going on. This is really good, especially if you have like dark, hollow under eyes. And this is in the shade Magic. And he was like, no, don't worry, it's still really swollen. And he was like, if you come back in a couple of months, we can, and you're still not happy, we can have a look at using steroids, like a steroid injection, and see if that helps with the swelling. I was like, okay, great. But he didn't want to do it there and then. He wanted me to take some time, because he went over all the pros and cons of using like steroid injections, which I ended up getting some of the side effects, which is annoying. But I was like, do you know what? If it speeds up the process, and because my face is online all the time, I was like, I'm gonna have to do it. Like, I've paid all this money, so yeah, I paid for this. It wasn't like sponsored or anything. Paid all this money and I'm still not happy. But I was patient. I was like, okay, we'll wait a couple of months and then see what happens. So then a few months go by and it's like still the same. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to book back in with the doctor and see what happens. So we'll go and I'm like, right, I want to do the steroid injections, and unfortunately they didn't have the steroid injections there and then, so I had to go back like a month later. So I went back and I had the steroid injections, and honestly, I don't know if I took a picture or not. I'll have a look and I'll upload it here for you. You need to be warned at how much your nose blows up when you get steroid injections. It was absolutely wild. I remember my nose being massive, and Kurt came with me to get it done, and I was like, I can't even drive home because I felt like really lightheaded, and my nose was just, it was just insane. It looked like I'd been stung by a bee just on my nose. It was wild. So then I had to wait like a couple of days for that to go down. Oh, I'm using the Liquid Contour by Collection Cosmetics. It's actually really nice. I think it's like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. Also, this is actually my new favourite brow product. I absolutely love it and I can't believe I've not tried it sooner. It's the Grande Brow Laminate Gel thing. I don't know. But it's amazing. I don't have to use that much product and it just instantly lifts my brows up. So I know this isn't very like a new product on the market, but it's new to me and I am just obsessed. I'm obsessed with this product. So my nose looks like a ball's been shoved up it for the next 4 days. And I'm like, right, it's okay because I'm bearing with it because, you know, it's going to help my swelling and my nose is going to look like I wanted after this has happened. So 4 days later, and you know, the swelling's starting to go down, and I'm like, right, okay, my nose looks a little bit more normal now. And then I start getting this like indent in the side of my nose, and again, I'll have a look and see if I've got some photos for you to put up on here, because it has I think it has gone now, although I can feel it, but I started to get an indent, and I was like, then I was panicking even more, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like, my nose doesn't really look much different to what it did before I had the steroid injection, and now I have this like dint in my nose. Like, what the fuck? So I immediately call the doctor again, and I'm like, I need an appointment because there's something wrong with my nose. So I go back in. Also, this lash curler is the best lash curler ever, and it's £2.50. It's actually great and it's wild. If you've been here before, you will know I love this lash curler. It's insane. So yeah, so I go to my next appointment and I'm like, help me, my nose has a dint. And he's like, well, this is something that we went over that like could happen when you have your steroid injections. And I was like, I know, but help. I'm just going to contour my nose with the bronzer that we all know that I love, and it's their House Labs, and it's incredible. This is in the shade Deep Level 9, and my friend actually gifted this to me, and I don't think I would have picked as deep of a shade as this, but it actually works so well. So yeah, so I get there and he's like, well, yeah, I did tell you that this could happen. And I was like, yeah, I know, but like, how long is this gonna last? And he's like, I don't know, it could last, it could be permanent. And I was like, oh my God, I've just spent so much money getting my nose done to then end up with a dint in my nose, and I'm not really happy with the tip or anything else. I was like, okay. And he was like, leave it another couple of months and then we'll see how it is after. So I was like, right, okay. So leave it another couple of months, and it still hasn't gone down by this point, but I'm having to travel about an hour and a half every time I want to go and see this doctor. So I just leave it for a little bit. So I'm like, right, okay. So I think it's maybe 4-5 months at this point. And I'm like, right, okay, it has actually like gone down. It's gone down, but I'm still not completely happy with my nose. It's not, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a massive improvement to what it was. And again, I'll put in before and after pictures here. It's a huge improvement to what it was, but it's just not, it's still not exactly how I wanted it. Right, in terms of blush, what do we think we should do? So I got this, I know again this isn't new, but this is new for me, the Milk Makeup Jelly Tin, and it's in the shade Spritz. So it's like a juicy red, or something completely different. I've got some Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Storm, which is like a brownie colour. I think I might do this one. I've heard you only need a tiny weeny bit of this. So, look, she's brand new. I need to take the thing off. Oh, I can already tell that this is like really buildable. I like this. I like it a lot. So yeah, so I still actually haven't booked in and seen him. I think I was supposed to go in like January, but I wanted to leave it a little bit longer. Oh, I really like that. So I am going to book and see him sometime soon. So that's like where we're up to now. And again, I do think the dint definitely isn't as prominent anymore. It's definitely calmed down a little bit. But he did say to me that he wouldn't ever do any like revision work unless it was like at least minimum a year and a half post-op, because obviously again the swelling will just last for a while, and you have to make sure that the swelling's gone completely down before we book another surgery in. And booking another surgery shouldn't be something that's taken lightly. Like it's a big thing, and although I was really surprised at the surgery, I wasn't in that much pain, which was really surprising. I think it looked a lot worse than what it actually felt. I don't know if it was like the pain meds or I don't know, but it just really wasn't that painful. For powder, I'm gonna go in with the OG because nothing beats this ever. So this is what we're using, and this is where the magic happens. And this is literally my favourite magic step. I mean, on one hand, I'm like, I've paid all this money, like you need to at least come out of the, like having the surgery and everything, happy with your nose, or at least like, I want to say at least like 51% happy with your nose. And I think that I am, like I'm definitely happier with it than what it was. But it's just not perfect for me. But then I'm also like, nothing's ever going to be perfect. Like I don't think, like has anyone ever come out of like having their nose done and been like, this is perfect, I wouldn't change a single thing? Because to be honest with you, I don't know if I can do it again. I don't think I ever want to be under the knife again. Like it's so much, and I think it's more the recovery, and it's more being put to sleep that like absolutely terrifies me. I got this in the post yesterday, and it's the new Makeup Revolution Instant Brow Hair Pen, and it looks like this, and it looks It looks like it might do wonders, so let's try this. This is interesting. Let's see. Let's see how this works. I need a close-up mirror, I think. I don't know if it actually... Like, it looks like it works on your hand, but then when... Because you have to do it in different directions on your actual eyebrows. I don't know. I mean, my brows definitely look fuller with it, but... I might need to take a couple of goes, I think. But they look good. They look alright. Okay, this is a new lip pencil. Oh my god. This is a new lip pencil from Kylie Cosmetics, and it's the Precision Pout in Cinnamon. So let's put this on. Cute. Always blend out your lip liner. Big fat tip. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I think it'll just be having to find out what the doctor says next time I go and see him. Whether he does want to do revision, or if he still thinks it's swollen, if he wants to consider another set of steroids, which I don't think I want to do, not after last time. And it hurts, like it hurts. So that's no fun. But yeah, like I said, it's a huge improvement. It's just the thing that I was most concerned about is my tip, because my tip kind of like slopes. And although I kind of had like a hump on my bridge, that really wasn't like my main concern. My main concern was the tip, and I wanted the tip lifted and, like I said, very like structured, and I don't think I have that, which is quite upsetting. I think now I kind of like, I like what I look like from the side but not from the front. It is very strange for me to prefer that angle of me, especially when it was my least preferred angle before, but now I don't really like it from the front. So I don't know, we'll see. But like, I'll just have to see what the doctor says. But I don't think I want to do another surgery, because it's just too much. It's too much. I'm getting too old. I feel like it is just something that I can live with, and if it is still swollen, then maybe it's going to go down and heal some more, but we'll see. But yeah, that's the tea. Let me know if you want any more advice or any more stories, or if there's anything else that I can help you with. Just please let me know down in the comments below, and yeah, I'll try my best to help. But I hope this was insightful for you, to let you know that not all surgeries they're not all going to go right, and they're not all going to be right the first time. And in fact, I've probably seen so many people talk about how they have their noses done like for the second time, like a revision, because it's just not gone right the first time. And I can see that, and I can relate to that now. Maybe that is something else to consider if you are thinking about getting rhinoplasty, that it might not go right the first time round. We will see what happens. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!